Themes. Here are the best Shopify themes that you should be using on your Shopify store. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys the best free Shopify themes and also the best paid Shopify themes that you should be using on your Shopify store. If you're new to the channel, then where on earth have you been? I drop nothing but insane content on a weekly basis to help you guys make more money online with e-commerce, with Shopify, with dropshipping and all of that good stuff. So make sure, of course, you like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. And of course, be sure to hit the notification bell as well so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Now, I get a lot of questions and a lot of DMs on a daily basis asking which are the best themes that you should be using on your Shopify store. Now, there's tons of them that are out there, but which are the best ones? So by the end of this video, you're gonna know which are the best free Shopify themes that you can use and choose from, and then which are the best paid ones that I personally recommend that you guys use on your Shopify store. Okay, so let's jump straight into the video, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys 3 of the best free Shopify themes which cost absolutely nothing, and then 2 of the best paid Shopify themes which I think you guys should be using as well. So let's jump straight into it. Now, the first free one, again, costs absolutely nothing, is one called Venture. Now, this is very much if you've got like kind of like a general store, you're starting off with a general store. This theme here is very good for a general kind of store. You can see here on this one, it's just an example of a like a camping niche, backpack kind of store. Now, what I always like to do is I always like to look at the product page because, you know, of any sort of theme to start with, because that's very, very important. Now, with Venture, the way I always, also another thing which I like to do is always like to look at it at mobile, because pretty much 70 to 80% of your traffic is going to come from mobile. Now, you can have a look, if we look at the Venture theme, it's very clean. You can see it's got the sale price there. It's got the discount price there as well. And what we can do as well in some of these themes is edit things here and there. Now, what I will say is all of these themes, which I do tell you about, you can customize as well. So they're going to have added customization built in, and then anything which isn't built in, you can also just get a developer to do. So going back to the Venture theme, you can see here, I like that it's with this theme, everything there is all nice and clean, so the user doesn't have to scroll a lot. The quantity is based on the same line as the variance, so it's not split up, and the add to cart and obviously buy it now button if you've got that feature enabled. So again, very nice, clean website this Venture theme is, and again, you can add in a few different things if you wanted to put trust badge in and stuff like that. Now, what I always like to do as well is look at cart pages. So you can change this. This is currently looks like it's an Ajax cart, whereby it's that's the way it works. But you can change that so that it goes directly to a cart page. But if we just look at the cart page now, we can see how it is. Again, we can get rid of this thing here. We can add a few things here and there. But again, you know, it's very clean and it works. So this would be the first theme that I recommend. If you've got kind of like a general dropshipping store, you want to start off with a general dropshipping store, then this is a good theme to use. Okay, now moving on, second theme I recommend is Debut theme. This is a very easy and clean theme. Again, this is one of the best free ones out there. It doesn't cost absolutely anything. It doesn't cost a penny. Okay, and what this is very much good for, like Debut themes are great for if you've got like a a one product store. If you've got one product store, I generally probably want to be using something like a Debut if, again, you want to stick to free themes. And I will talk about paid themes a little later, 2 of the best that I recommend that you use. But if you're starting like a one product store, this is very good for that, this theme is. Now, again, let's have a look at the product pages, because that's what I always like to do, is always like to look at a product page, and I always like to look at the cart page as well. And I'd always like to have like to look at it on mobile. So let's just click on this passport wallet. There we go. So with this passport wallet, we can see it here. It's very clean. Now, what you can see on this one is, of course, we haven't got any variants in. But again, this is just on one line. If we did have any variants in, I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember from memory whether or not the variant sits on the same line as like the venture theme we just looked at, or if it's on another line. Again, there's not a massive difference, and you can get a developer to, you know, change those things if you really wanted to. But if you're running a one product store, I generally recommend using the debut theme. Again, very clean to use. We can get rid of these things here, but again, you know, very clean, and it works. If we click add to cart, again, the thing I like about this one compared to this one here, if you have a look at our cart page, let's just click the cart. So you can see that cart there is quite large, and if we add more products in, no doubt this cart page is going to be quite big. Whereas if we see this one here, it's very small, and this is optimization. These small kind of things like this make such a big difference when it comes to conversion rate optimization. So a lot of people, a lot of marketers like to make the cart image sizes as small as possible, along with the information, just so that the customer doesn't have to scroll as much to hit the checkout button. So that's one reason why I like this one. So moving on, this is the final free one. Okay, again, costs absolutely nothing. Best free Shopify theme is Brooklyn. Now this can be used as kind of like a general store or a niche store or a one product store. It doesn't really matter, but it's very good for all three. It's very diverse. So if we just have a look at an actual product here, if I just click on women's here and I just click on a product. Now one thing I like about this theme is that, again, you can see it's a little bit different, but as we scroll down, all of the pictures here are left aligned. Now, whereby if we have a look at the, say this product, back to venture, and we have a look at this, and we find something with multiple, let's have a look at with something with multiple pictures on. So you can see here, everything's all left aligned. Now on desktop, again, it's not massive. We can get a developer to change things around, but I really don't like it on desktop where everything is just really left aligned and there's tons of blank space here. Whereas if we have a look at the Brooklyn one, all of the pictures, okay, are left aligned, and we can have our descriptions and stuff like that on the right hand side, and on desktop it doesn't make, it looks much cleaner in my personal preference. Now we have a look at the mobile version. You can see this way it collects it. We don't have any thumbnails as such, but we can just scroll along, and obviously it makes it evident there for the customer just to scroll along. Again, we can change these buttons, I believe, as well, for having it as a drop down box or having it like this where we select things. But again, it's a very clean theme. It works. Again, it works for a general store, a niche store, or one product store. So they're the best three. So let's talk about some paid themes now. So if you've got a little bit of money, or you're generating a little bit of cash flow and you want to get a little bit more of a better theme, then which ones should you pick? Well, I'm going to suggest to you guys two themes right now. So what exactly are those two themes? Well, the first one you may have heard of. It is obviously obvious out there, but Shoptimize is one that is still kind of up there when it comes to themes that are out there, mainly due to the amount of things and plugins that it's got built into it, so you don't have to have that many additional apps attached. So obviously this one here, you can see straight away it's got a pop-up here. You can customize all of this information. Now, again, all of these things have all been enabled on it, so it looks very, very busy. And again, I would not have my store looking this busy whatsoever. We've got countdown timers in. We've got pop-ups down here, which I absolutely hate. I cannot stand these pop-ups. If you've got these pop-ups on your store and they're working, then great. But please, these things annoy the hell out of me. Again, it's got different trust badges here in terms of, customize the store. Customize the text so we can have, 30-day free returns or ships in once a day shipping or free shipping. You can put all that information here. We've got the kind of thing that they use on like eBay and Amazon in terms of how many have been sold in the past 24 hours. Again, it's just scarcity. We've got trust badges already built in, so we don't have to code anything. Again, I'm not a massive fan of this kind of looking one anymore, but you can see down here more trust badges. Again, this is all just OTT, but we can get rid of all of this sort of stuff, these countdown timers, and make it a lot cleaner. Now the description, it fits very much just right underneath the product at the top, which is great. And again, like I mentioned, I always like to have a look at stuff on mobile because it's super, super important. Now you can see again the pop-up. If we get rid of that, we got a free shipping bar already built in, so we don't have to go and get another app for that. Large pictures, again thumbnails, and again we can get rid of all of this stuff. And if we have a look at the cart page really quickly, this is that sort of cart page, and we can change it because I know for a fact that Shoptimize does have an actual proper cart page. And let me just click view my cart because it will show us, I believe so. There we go. So again, more plugins. You know, we've got save now, use discount codes, you know, trust badges here, countdown timers. We've got an extra bar at the checkout, which again, that does increase conversion rate. Believe it or not, having 2 buttons, one at the top, one at the bottom, so that the customer doesn't have to scroll. So Shoptimize is one that I do recommend. Now the final paid one, and I believe I'll leave a link to the paid ones down below. They will probably be an affiliate link, so if you do click on them, then I will get a percentage of the sale. I believe Shoptimize now is about $150. Correct me if I'm wrong, it may be cheaper. But the one that I'm going to look at now is probably the best one that I recommend, and it's the best paid Shopify theme that is out there, and probably I think it's the most expensive one as well. So which is that theme? And it is Turbo. Now Turbo is super clean, and one thing about Turbo is it's super, super fast. Turbo is, you know, it's lightning quick. But the great thing about Turbo is you can add tons of stuff. You can get a developer to add in loads of different features as well. So if we just have a look again, this is great for a brand if you're building out a branded store. Again, a branded niche, if you're building like a brand, a niche store, a general niche store, a one product store, or a niche store, this theme works with pretty much everything. And if we just have a look at some of the products, find a product page so we can actually have a look. Again, we can customize things, but let's just take a look at this product here, view full details. So you can see it looking on desktop is clean. We can move this to the bottom on here. Obviously this has got some random customer reviews in there, which we can do. We can get rid of stuff here. But if we have a look at it on mobile as well, again, super clean. We can get rid of some of this stuff as well. Again, we've got a bar at the top for, you know, we can promote our discounts or free shipping, whatever it may be. And yeah, so very clean button. I like the way the quantity sits on that, sits full width. And again, we can get a developer if you want to mess about with things, you know, removing things here and there. But the great thing about the Turbo theme is it's just super lightning quick, and it just, another thing about Shoptimize is it's heavily used now. So a lot of dropshipping stores were heavily using Shoptimize theme, and I think customers now are getting a little bit used to the Shoptimize theme. So you kind of have to, you know, either heavily customize it or move on to something different. And I think this is very versatile theme. And if you have a look at our cart page, this has got we can change this to an actual page, but if we just see if we can just find, let's see if we can actually click on the cart page, try and find the actual cart page. Come on, let's just go to the checkout. Agree, checkout, and let's see if we can return back to the cart. Return to cart. So yeah, we can see the cart page here. You know, add some of these popular products to get 10% off. Again, that's an upsell in itself, but yeah, a very clean theme, and I think this one is at about $300+, but it's definitely worth the investment. Now, with all this being said, a theme is probably only about 5% of any sort of different. Having a good website is very important, but having a good theme is probably only about 5%. Remember, you could be a good marketer and make good sales on a paid theme, and you'll make, you know, the same sales on a free theme. But if you're a total crap marketer, okay, you can have this paid theme at $350 and still make no sales, and again, you can have a free theme and make no sales whatsoever. So it very much comes down to the marketer, but these are the themes, both free and paid, that I recommend that you guys should get on your stores. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, then make sure of course you like, comment, and make sure you smash that subscribe button, and of course be sure to hit the notification bell as well, so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Also, let me know which theme that you guys are currently running on your stores as well. Drop a comment down below with all the community, and I do reply to comments as well. So drop some comments down below. Let me know what sort of themes that you guys are running with, and we can have a discussion in the comments. Now, if you want to learn more from me on a personal basis in terms of how I run my stores, what conversion hacks I do, and how I use Facebook ads to test, scale, and retarget to 5 figures per day and further, then make sure you check out my course Ecom 2.0. The link will be down below. Plus, if you come from YouTube, then you get $100 discount. Just use the discount code YouTube100 at the checkout and you get $100 off. It's as simple as that. Also, make sure you join the free Facebook mastermind group. We're currently nearing about 8,000 members inside of there. The link for that will be down below. And of course, hit me up on Instagram. Drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we can try and connect on there. But that is it for this video. Again, I hope you got some value. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what themes you guys are using. I'll be replying to comments. We'll have a conversation down there. Take care, and I'll see you later.